What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Box Attack. I'm Dom, and today I got some cool Ninja Turtles stuff to go over. You guys know I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. Oh my goodness. And NECA is A, absolutely killing it with the Ninja Turtle cartoon line, and B, absolutely destroying my wallet like every 2 weeks it seems like now, because they're coming out with just so many freaking 2-packs and so many freaking ultimate figures. Like, it's just really sad. But real quick, actually, first I do have a nice little fun Ninja Turtles thing here, little surprise here that I picked up. This is the last Ronin thank you variant, and it was actually a comic book retailer, comic book store exclusive, one per store. So this is actually this actually went along with well, this is the first print, right? The last Ronin. This is the second print, and then this thank you variant was one per store that shipped along with the second print here. So now I have all three of them, and yes, there's a third print which I've ordered, and there is also a behind the scenes like director's cut edition that was just announced too, which I also ordered, and there's probably gonna be a fourth print. They're just gonna do as many prints of these as they need to until everybody has a copy, but I'm just trying to keep up to date with all of the original like variants here. This thing looks so freaking rad though, look at that. I don't even know what the count is on this, but like I said, it was one per store. So anyway, that being said, let's get into the other stuff. Oh, and a huge shout out to my buddy Joseph, who helped me acquire these things. Thank you so much. I will link his Instagram down below. Big shout out to him. First up, we have the Wrath of Krang, and this is that ultimate figure I was telling you about. This thing is dope. Like, look at this. We got Krang with the android body, and on the back here, I got a quick little read up, some other images up here at the top, but really, let's just crack this sucker open and see what he comes with. Holy freaking accessories. Yes, I mean, NECA, they always just give you like way too much stuff in terms of accessories. I'm not complaining or anything, but let's just take a look at everything one by one here. First, we do have the android body right here, and this thing is super cool. Now, I have noticed a lot of people have mentioned this. The Q&A on this guy is kind of crappy. You can see the paint like peeling away at his joints right there. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's just kind of janky right at the joints in there. Not the worst thing ever, because you will have his arms like bent a little bit here and there. This side seems to be looking okay, but if you see this in store, definitely be sure to check out the joints, because I've seen some that are really bad that just like have no paint there, or it's completely chipped off. So be careful, because the paint job on this guy is just a little shady. I mean, even right here on his, you can see on his chest right here, just a little scratch. So I would definitely check the figures in the box before, you know, you pick one up, because you never know, it could be janky. This is a little janky too right here. It's just a little loosey-goosey. He's just wiggling his butt around, but you know, it's okay. Everything seems to be fine. I'm fine. This is out of box for me, and so I'm just gonna set him up and pose him and make him look cool. He's got pretty much the same kind of flexibility as some of the other NECA figures, except his foot is a little tight right here. Ooh, yikes. That's bad. Yeah, you can see on his ankle right here too, missing some paint straight up. But, you know, what are you gonna do? It does look like he has like a little pivot joint there. There we go. We get him stand up nicely. Anyway, this is our android body right here. He's got a little vent. He does have little controls in here for Krang, which you can actually move the little joysticks. Like, kind of hard to see, but you can move those little joysticks in there, which you didn't have to do, but thank you for doing that. Of course, we do have Krang right here as well, and in case you were curious, this is a different Krang mold than the previous one that we got. It's actually a slightly different color too. It's a bit of a better pink in my opinion. He's got a little bit of a bigger brain there. Definitely a different mold. I'm dropping things, but you can see here, definitely different mold than we got in the other 2-pack that came with Krang here. So let me just sit this guy back in here, put him off to the side. All right, so we do have a little hat here for him right there. There we go. Got a nice little hat that does not stay on that way, but does stay on that way. And look at this. We have Baby Shredder. We got a little blanket. This is cute. And he does have some articulation to him, though not much. His feet don't articulate, but he does articulate at the waist right there, so you can bend him down. But this is proving to be a little bit difficult for me right now, so I'm not gonna force it. Definitely like warm up those joints before you try to bend him, because he does, like you can see here, he's got a little joint right there. Okay, as far as the android body goes, well, we have a total of 3 sets of hands. We've got like a holding hand and some gripping hands right here. And then we have little accessories that you can peg in to where his hands go. So you can see here that we have a little peg right there. And you can just go ahead and pop his hand off. Pop his hand off. And these balls have metal chains on them, so they're pretty legit. And we can just peg that in right there. And there you go. Got his little hand going on there. So these just pop in and out, pretty simple. Same with these accessories too. We have these little guns right here. We have a little spinning saw blade, and we have an axe as well. And like I said, they just give you so many of these little accessories, and you're never gonna use all of these things. Like, there's just zero way that we're gonna use all this stuff, but I think it's amazing. We even have little tiny blueprints of the damn thing. Look at that. That's really freaking cool. And this guy right here, I mean, overall, they hook it up with these. And I do love the range of motion that they give Krang's little arms here. So anyway, Krang just goes all up in the android body here. Is there a better way to put him in there than just sliding him in through? All right, so a little bit of body part cracking later. This actually does pop off the top here. It took me a second to figure that out. There are little divots in here that this actually snaps into, and you just kind of have to pull it off. It feels wrong, but that's what you do. And then on the bottom here, we got a hole inside of Krang and a little circle in there, and you can just slot him into that. Boom, just like that. And then snap him back together. And we're all set with the whole get up here. Look at that. That looks pretty sweet. The paint apps on this guy are kind of weak in certain places, but I don't know. Personally, me, I forgive that. Loads of accessories as usual. Tiny little baby shredder, which is cool. And we have our Krang setup right here, which is just freaking sweet in my opinion. So let's go ahead and move all this stuff out of the way, because I got another really awesome thing to show you. Next up, we have Splinter and Baxter 2-pack. Look at this. This is freaking cool. So got to read up on the back. Pretty simple stuff here. I am super happy about this. I'm just happy about all of these NECA things, and this is the one thing I regret about NECA stuff and just opening it up on camera, because I just got all these little rubber ties to cut to get everything out. So, one second. Once again, holy freaking accessories. I swear, they're just like, it's just a game to them. They're like, hey, let's just give them way more stuff than they'll ever be able to use. This is a cool 2-pack though. Look at this. Splinter. Cartoon Splinter. Whoop. We've got so much going on here. We got his tail, which actually does have a little wire in it, so you can bend his tail a little bit, which is cool. We got the wrappings on his legs. I mean, the articulation here, you can see it. Again, I'm not one to just go over moving every joint like everybody else does. It's just not really for me. He does have an articulated mouth though, which I think is pretty cool. So you can kind of open his mouth and shut it, which is pretty nice in my opinion. We do have a lot of accessories for him. Look at this. We got the little book where he's got the names of the artists here. We got the scroll, the other book. We do have his medallion right here, which is pretty sweet. We also do have a tiny rat. And sword with the added flame accessory right here, which is really cool. That's pretty sweet. Though this is kind of heavy. I'd be worried that this blade would break. We do have a little staff right here as well. We have a little gun. And look at this. The whole freaking dojo mat right here. That's pretty cool. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with this stuff. For Splinter and Baxter, we do have multiple hands here. We have 2 other sets of hands for Baxter, and we have 2 sets of hands for Splinter, and then we do have 1 additional hand right here for him as well. So I'm not gonna take these out because you can see them right there. There they are. And we have Baxter. Now this one is, I love this. I actually ordered the glow-in-the-dark Super 7 Baxter during San Diego Comic-Con, I believe, because NECA didn't have a Baxter, so now I don't need that one. So maybe I'll get rid of that, but this Baxter is really cool. I love his size, and I love just the paint job on here. He looks pretty sweet. The paint apps on this are much better than Krang, in my opinion. But yeah, with Baxter, we have no articulation on his mouth or anything like that. And then we have his wings on the back and the little arms, and they're actually, like you can see, they're busting out of the back of his shirt, which is pretty cool. So that's all sweet and dandy. We do have the computer right here, which is cool. You can see the different faces that it can make when I rotate it side to side. Looks pretty cool. I love that. We do have a little gun right here as well. Tiny little fly. Tiny little guy right there. And then we got these boys right here as well. So, I mean, they're always just deep cutting hardcore with the accessories with these figures. And I don't know what I'm going to do with all. I feel like I need like an entire like turtle layer and like just an entire diorama setup dedicated to all of these damn accessories that they give you with these things. I think these are freaking awesome. I actually really like this 2-pack a lot. This is one of my favorite 2-packs in a while. And we still have more coming. There's still more. There's still stuff. I have stuff on. I've given NECA more money in pre-orders for stuff than any other company, I think. And there's still stuff coming out. Still stuff on the way that will be out in January, I think. We have a couple other things coming from them. But yeah, Splinter, so cool. So cool. Splinter and Baxter. Look at them both. They're freaking awesome. So I don't know. This is what I got you guys. Splinter, Baxter, the Wrath of Krang. We got a little dojo mat right here, which is pretty cool. Well, I don't know. Let me know what you think about all these releases down in the comments section below. Are you collecting the cartoon line? Are you absolutely freaking crazy like me and just collecting every NECA turtle figure? Because that's what I've been doing. And I'm running out of space. Like, literally, it's a disaster in my turtle corner over there because I have no space left for figures. I need to put up a couple more shelves, and I need to figure out my life because literally these turtle figures are taking it over. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, and if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos like this in the future, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when these videos drop. And a big shout out to everybody over on Patreon, part of the Box Attack Army. I send them stuff out of my collection every single month, so if you want to join up with that, or join the Box Attack Facebook group where we discuss all things collectibles. Both of those links are right below that like button down there, so be sure to check that out. And I thank you so much for all of the support, everyone. It really means the world to me. Once again, this has been Box Attack. I'm Dom, and we'll catch you later.